Everyone, BB here. So I know it's kind of a weird angle, but I'm technically trying to hide my hair because originally I wanted to do this blog when my hair was drying after I got out of the shower. But this week I've had a very bad week. I don't want to explain particularly what happened, but it was this last week and this week has just been a very hard, stressful week. Like I said, I'm particularly physically, mentally okay. Kind of. But anyways, I can't, technically I really can't explain what happened because it involves the unit. So I can't explain what happened. So, technically after this blog, I plan on eating and then taking a shower because I was going to take a shower last night, but stuff happened and I was just too stressed and too upset to take a shower. So I told myself I was going to wake up and then take a shower. But I figured before I forget, and when I have time, because my parents aren't home, I figured I would do a blog. So I apologize if the angle is weird. Like I said, I'm just trying to hide my hair. I don't particularly think that the camera picks it up about how dirty my hair is. My hair is not so much greasy. It's just dirty. My hair doesn't normally get greasy. I mean, it does sometimes, obviously. But most of the time, I kind of just gotta judge, okay, well, my hair doesn't really get that greasy when it's dirty compared to some people, like maybe, if someone's hair is dirty because it's greasy. I don't want to say my hair never gets greasy, but not all the time. So sometimes I just gotta judge by how many days it's been. Anyways, to not get off topic, I'm gonna do a movie review on a movie. Now, this movie, and I'll explain what the movie is, obviously, was a movie that me and my girlfriend, Jennifer, watched 2 or 3 days ago. I went to her house because we were going to talk about her wedding bachelorette party because she's getting married next August. We were going to talk about the wedding a little bit and her bachelorette party and where it's going to be and all that. And then afterwards, she said, let's watch a movie. So I was like, deal. So I went there and I bought pizza. I got pizza and we ate pizza and just went in her basement and we didn't snuggle, but we went on the couch. She picked her side, I picked my side. We all got wrapped up in blankets, and halfway through the movie, I was playing with Foxy, her dog. So, anyways, this movie wasn't a planned movie. I mean, the particular movie we watched, we were kind of just looking at Netflix and seeing what they had. I've seen practically, I don't want to say I've seen everything on Netflix because that's crazy to say because there's a lot on Netflix. Obviously, as you guys know, I try to stick to scary or horror or thriller or terror, thriller, however you want to say it. So, obviously, I try to stick to those movies, but obviously, I won't watch any movies. So, a lot of people think, oh, I just like scary movies. Like my dad. I'll be like, hey, Dad, you want to watch a movie? And he's like, no, I don't want to watch this shit that you watch. And it's like, I watch more than scary. I like comedy. I like romance. It's like, romance? Ugh, even worse. Anyways. So, obviously being that I'm out of a job right now, I have a lot of time to watch movies on Netflix. I also watch movies on, YouTube and on demand and all that stuff, obviously, but mostly Netflix. So I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot on Netflix. I can't say I've seen everything. I don't want to say that's impossible, but, there's a lot on Netflix. So we were trying to pick a movie that, we knew that we both would like. And she kept picking this movie. So he would ask, have you seen this? And I would be like, yeah, but it was good. If you want to watch it, it was good. And, or maybe it didn't look that interesting to her. So anyways, we kept this going through the movies, and finally we found this movie that had a trailer. And the name of the movie was Running Out of Time. So we watched the trailer. And she's like, have you seen this? And I was like, no. So she played the trailer and a mini clip of it on Netflix. You know how they have like a trailer type thing. And I was like, oh, what is this? I kept playing and I was like, oh, what is this? And I kept playing and it's like, I want to see this movie. I said, this movie looks like the type of movie that I like. Oh, this looks good. Let's watch it. We're going to watch this. This is the movie we're going to watch. So, anyway, so we picked the movie. And she's like, you know what? Let's go out and get snacks before the movie. And so I'm like, snacks? I said, we just ate deep dish pizza. I'm stuffed like a turkey on Thanksgiving. So she's like, well, she said, I want to go get some alcoholic drinks. And it's like, Jennifer, you know I don't drink. And she's like, no, for me. So I was like, oh yeah. No, so we go out to the liquor store and get some drinks, and then we come back and we watch the movie. Now, I will warn you that there's going to be some spoilers. I'm not going to do a deep entail on the spoiler that I'm spoiling, or the part that I'm spoiling. I'm not going to go too deep entail with it. That's because it is still somewhat of a new movie. I think it came out this year. Hang on, let me get it going. Just so I can kind of see what year it came out and who's in it. Because there's only really one person that looked recognizable. And that was one of the bad guys. Okay, let's see. Let me get Netflix up. I have Netflix on my Xbox, and it does take some time to get it going and firing up, even though, excuse me, it could just be my TV. I had an acid reflux attack this morning, so if my throat sounds like it's sore, that's why. I'm trying to get this up, but anyways, when I'm waiting for this to get up, so I can kind of say who's in the movie. But anyways, with the spoilers, I'm only going to go a little detailed into it. I'm not going to go full on spoiler. I'm going to say spoilers, but... So anyways, I will have to say the acting was not the best. And in my opinion, I've never seen these actors before. So I don't want to say the actors are just not good actors or actresses. I don't want to say that, because maybe they've been in other movies. Like I said, I don't believe I've seen them in any other movie or movies. But I don't want to say it's particularly the actors. Wait, my Netflix is not working. Anyways. So maybe it was just the script. Maybe it was just the movie. But the acting, in my opinion, was horrible, to be honest. I didn't like the way the mom acted in the movie. I didn't like the way the mom's friend acted. The only really two actors I really liked in it, to be honest, were the two bad guys and the daughter. They did the best jobs, in my opinion. And even then, it was okay. It was okay. So let's see. So I don't know, because I'm trying to do the things at once, hence the reason why I'm not looking at the camera. Okay, so this movie came out in 2018, so technically last year. It stars Leah. I'm trying to read. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Trying to not make the movie play. Okay. Trisha Smith, Roscoe, I can't really see it. Telma Hopkins. It's really hard to see it because the background is black. But anyways, it's kind of hard to see the reading. But anyways, you can go on Netflix if you have it. If not, look it up on Google. It's called Running Out of Time. Technically came out last year. It's about an hour. It's about an hour and a half. Technically an hour and 27 minutes, but I would say that's an hour and a half. It's just a really good movie in my opinion, besides the acting. The only thing that I would say was bad about this movie was the acting. And there's a few other things that's not as bad. But anyway, so the story is this lady, her name's Brenda in the movie. Her husband dies. And these bad guys break into the house. And before the bad guys break into the house, her friend comes into the house. I can't remember the friend's name. Comes into the house and says, they made me do it. They're going to do it. You gotta just understand and you gotta cooperate. You gotta do what they say, blah, blah, blah. She's like, what are you talking about? And it's like 12:18 in the morning. And like 40 seconds to a minute after the friend comes into the house, the bad guys ring the doorbell. You know, so they come in and all that. And they seem like, when I first watched this, because I've seen this movie once or twice. When I first watched this, I felt like the bad guys automatically knew what they were doing. Like, I felt like, okay, this is the first time that they've done this. You know? They seemed like they were military, maybe police right away. I could tell by how they were holding the guns and all that, and how, like, they were kind of acting. I was like, they must be, like, military or trained or something, or sales or something, you know. So, pretty much, you know, they break in and they're looking for, like, this file. And she's like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no clue. Blah, blah, blah. So that's pretty much the story. Now, there's a spoiler where throughout one part in the movie, the daughter kind of escapes in a way. She goes upstairs to grab the phone. Now, in my opinion, she had a clear shot that she could have ran out the front door. You know, why did he not run out the front door or the back door? He could have easily, forget the phone that the grandma had, because apparently the grandma was in the house. But the grandma took medication with alcohol and was passed out. Oh, she was passed out, you know, so she didn't hear or see any of this, you know, until at least the very, very end. So it's like, I understand she wanted to go upstairs and check grandma and get the phone. I understand that, but like, you know, after that, then you should have gone out the front door, climbed out the window. I don't know. But, like I said, I've never been held hostage. I've never had this happen to me, so whenever I watch scary movies like this, you say, oh yeah, I would have gone out the front door instead of running up the staircase. Oh, I would have done that instead of this. You know? And you say that, but it's like, until it actually probably happens to you in real life, I guess you really never know. But anyways. My finger's itchy. So, obviously, you know, the bad guy's like, oh, get her, blah, blah, blah. And he goes upstairs, and he's like, I can't find her. And, like, there's a part where she's, like, hiding under the bed. And I was like, oh, Christ, he's a professional. He's done this before. It's not his first rodeo. I swear he was going to see her under that bed. Because it's like, well, we can see her under the bed, obviously, but can he? Even though the bed was kind of a high leveled bed, so it's like they had steps to get up on the bed. Knowing how short I was, I would probably have to jump on that bed or use a ladder. But it's like, he's got to see her. So he goes in the room and sees, he doesn't see her and blah, blah, blah. And you're like, well, maybe she didn't get up that far. And the main bad guy's like, well, maybe check the first floor or something. And I'm like, how does he not see her? But whatever. So he ends up catching her, obviously, but I'm not going to explain how. So that was like, okay, maybe that whole scene where she escaped and he got her, I feel like it could have been a little more, in my opinion, more detailed. I feel like more probably could have happened. But I know, it's just, the acting was not the best. The storyline was a good storyline. I like the play out. I like the storyline. It's a movie that I definitely recommend. I gotta go because someone's trying to call me. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go. Someone's trying to call me. But anyways, I wasn't planning on doing much of a movie review on this anyways. But it's definitely a movie I recommend. Like I said, the acting kind of sucks. The first 10-20 minutes of the movie is, in my opinion, it's okay enough that if you want to skip the first 10-20 minutes of the movie, you probably can. And you can get to the part where they break into the house. You're probably not going to miss much. But that's just my opinion. I think it would be okay if you want to skip the first 10-20 minutes of the film. Even though some people may say, well, I gotta see it just to see it. But, like I said, I really wasn't planning, even if someone wasn't calling me, I would stop anyways, because I really wasn't planning on doing much of a movie review on it anyways, because it's a newer movie. And in my opinion, with this movie, there really just wasn't much to say. It's nothing against the movie or the people that starred in it. But let me tell you something, though. Those bad guys, they weren't bad. Those bad guys, they weren't bad. They were good looking. Anyways, my friend was telling me to stop. Like, there was one part where one of the bad guys was doing something. And I'm like, ooh, they can do that to me. You know what I mean? Throw me over their shoulder. Ooh. Anyways, I gotta stop. I gotta go. Talk to you all later. I know it wasn't a very deep and detailed movie review, but I was really trying not to do a lot of spoilers. Maybe in the future I'll come back and do this again, like after the movie's been out for a little bit, but I don't know. So talk to you all later. Bye.